God bless you. 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 And you are welcome to Spiritual Parliamentarians TV. And I want you to subscribe to this channel. If you haven't, do it now. Like this page and put on the notification button so that when I'm live, you'll be the first one to get the notification. Amen. My topic of today is every African and every African leader needs to hear this. Every African and every African leader needs to hear what I'm about to say. It is very important what I'm about to teach you. Now, Africa was not initially called Africa. It was called Ethiopia. Do you understand? And then eventually it became a ransom for somebody who won a battle. So that person decided to change, to name the continent after himself. And as you can see, I'm sitting close to nature. I love nature. I love to hear the birds singing in my African way because I'm very serious. This is a Ghanaian northern traditional way. Northern traditional way. Now, the reason why every African needs to hear this, African leaders must wake up. African pastors, men of God, and spiritual people must wake up. And waking up, I mean that they must wake up to the reality that the West or the other nations do not care about them. And it is time that African leaders come together. It is time that we need to remove all the borders of Africa. You know, there is no use in having a border where if you want to travel to Kigali, you need to get a visa. If you want to go to Kenya and you are a South African, you must go join a queue and go get a visa. Maybe there is some monetary reason why they do that. But at this point in time, that is not necessary. Why am I saying this? Because, listen, if African leaders does not wake up and unite, let me tell you a secret. China is developing to plant the cocoa that is supposed to be the legacy of Ghana. Yeah. And in the year, from now to the year 2040, Ghana will be importing cocoa from China. Why? Because Ghanaians have allowed their land to be destroyed. There is going to be a law that will be passed in 2022 that is going to check the land where the cocoa is planted. And they will be able to detect chemicals and certain components that is supposed to be like harmful to humanity. So people will not be allowed to use the cocoa that is coming from Ghana. And Ghana happens to be one of the biggest producers of cocoa. And China is going to be the one that will produce all the cocoa in the world. Are you listening to me, Africans? It is only in Africa where we are so focused on religion to the extent that our focus have changed. From serving God, now we are detectives. We want to see who is from God and who is not from God. That is what Africa has become. And I'm saying this to all African leaders who can hear me. Look at me carefully. If you happen to get this video, I know this video is going to go far, but I want you to understand this. Africa is supposed to be the next big thing in the world. It's Africa and India. The light is shining on India and Africa. Are you listening? Now, India is awake. They are putting themselves in a strategic position. But Africa is still the same. We're still fighting. We're still looking for who to blame for a vaccine. You know, in where I am now, I hear people say the president must be blamed for COVID. The president have no control over COVID. Do you understand? The president has to obey what WHO says. So this is what happens. They use an African doctor to detect. An African doctor detected a new variant. You understand? If the same doctor who detected the variant was not an African, by this time probably he was going to be nominated for Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah, for research or maybe chemistry or something. I do not know where to categorize that. Or virologist. Yeah, for Nobel Peace Prize, virologist, the best virologist in the world, who was able to detect the new variant. But this is what happened. An African detected a variant, and immediately, in less than 2 days, the whole Africa has been shut down. Yeah, it has to close. Think about this. There are many countries where new variants have been detected. Even where the sickness came from, it was not closed to the world. They still travel. Up to today, they are still traveling. And unfortunately, these people are still traveling to Africa, and we're still accepting them. Let me tell you, if Africa can close their borders to the other side of the world is going to suffer. Why? Because Africa happens to be the food basket of the world. Every natural resource, even the phone, the cobalt, everything that is used in making the world global economy, things that produces the nuclear weapon, everything is produced in Africa. But Africa is confused. Africans are frustrated. They do not understand what to do. If you go to Ghana, you'll be surprised what Ghanaians are doing with their lives. Ghana has every mineral. Ghana has every capacity to build. Now, the time has come where we need to add work to the prayer. Prayer alone is not going to save Africa. If prayer was going to save Africa, then African was going to be the best economy in the world. See, the DRC is the richest country in the world. But go to DRC and see, people are poor. And the problem is, we need to now select a universal leader who is going to head this great continent, which was one country before, which was divided by our colonial masters, so they can rule, divide and conquer, divide and rule, divide and conquer, divide and rule. So they put division so they can rule us. Let me tell you, Africa is supposed to rise, and the time is now. If African leaders can see spiritually, this is our chance. As the West has closed their countries that we must not go, we must also close our countries and now come together as leaders. It is going to be hard for the next 10 years. Yeah. If we want to stand alone, for 10 years it's going to be a struggle. But you'll be surprised where people will emerge from. Yeah. You are going to be amazed. It's not amazing that the richest man on earth right now is an African descent, was born in Africa. Yeah. That is a sign. It's a sign that it is our turn. So the time has come where our leaders must rise. Men of God, I'm telling you, you need to rise. The time has come. You need to go to the pulpit, encourage your people to do something with their lives. When you start preaching, tell your people to get out there and look for something to do. If all of us can come together I remember when I was a kid, where I grew up in Ghana, they used to do something what is called amenjuma. Amenjuma means communal labor. So when we, what do you call it? You wake up I think it was on Sunday mornings or Saturday. I've forgotten a bit. But every dime, when it is time for communal labor, no child is supposed to sleep. Yeah. If they meet you that you haven't joined the communal labor, you'll be punished severely, and the whole town will know that you are a lazy man. Those times everywhere was clean. Everything was going on. Our environment was organized. Children respect elders. We need to go back to that. We can build Africa. Let me tell you, we can build it. Some of us have a lot of wisdom and knowledge to what do you call it? To give, like, you know, for people to now join, you know, our ideas, and they are supposed to go forward. Africa must wake up. We must go back into the time where we used to unite and work together in one accord. Child of God, I want you to understand that you need to open your eyes. If you are an African, whether you are white African or black African, I want you to understand that this is our turn. Don't beg people to open their countries for us. It is not the time. Spiritually, it is an opportunity. God has opened the, you know, it's like a portal. It has been opened for us to enter. Okay? It is time that we need to say, okay, if you have closed, we are no longer coming. We don't need them. We don't need the West. They need us. Am I talking to somebody here? Listen to me. The time has come where our inferiority complex must die. The world, we don't need the West. We don't need China. We don't need Korea. They need us. There are so many things they cannot do if we are not alive, if we are not functioning, if we stop, if we wake up. Who told you that Africans cannot produce their own vaccine? They can. They just don't have the opportunity. Our African leaders will choose to go and buy a vaccine from America, from China, from other countries, just because they do not want to empower our people. The youth of Africa is the future. I want us to start something, a movement. It is called African Youth Movement. And if you want to join, I want you to share this broadcast to every leader. You know, you must tag any African leader. You understand? African Youth Movement. It is starting here and now. And it is going to be filled with the power of God. It's going to be filled with mind, like people that are knowledgeable, people that understand the principles of God, people that understand that the time has come for us to rise. This movement, what is it going to do? Now, African Youth Movement, it is going to be the youth of Africa. We are going to unite behind our leaders. Am I talking to somebody here? And we are going to tell them, hey, we are united now. It is time that you unite. Yes. When the youth can wake up from South Africa, from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Algeria, from Egypt, from Benin, from Togo, from Kenya, from Rwanda, from Uganda, from all the African countries, Congo, from Democratic Republic of Congo. You understand? From Brazzaville, from all those nations. All the youth in all these countries must come together and appoint a leader who has a voice to speak. And all the units, all the youth must rally behind this organization. By this, we are going to compel our leaders to unite. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come where we need to remove all the borders in Africa. We have it. We can make it. We can rise. We can do it. We are capable. We are powerful. We are strong. We are great. God bless Africa. And I want to say this. I say this once again. Man of God, you need to start teaching your members to pray. But after prayer, they need to get out there and do something to build Africa. Do you understand? We need to start building skyscrapers. We need to start inventions. Africans must invent mobile phones. You know, the world is moving to metaverse. The time has come that all the inventors in Africa must come together. Inventors Association of Africa. Come together, form an association. Start bringing out inventions. If the African leaders don't want to support you, we, the youth, will contribute to support you. Child of God, it is possible. We are ready. I feel strongly in the name of God and by the power of Jesus Christ that African youth are going to be burning with desire to rebuild Africa. We can do it. And for those of you that have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to this channel. Please share this video. Make sure this video goes viral. Make sure that this video reach an African leader. Our eyes are red. We are serious. We are prepared to do great things. Our heart is prepared. Our mind is ready. And you know, my mind is made up that I am going to serve God and I'm going to serve Africa with all my heart and with all my mind. Let us forget the past. Let us forgive anything that has happened in the past and let us move forward and change. Change is here. Africa is the next big thing. We need to wake up. Leaders, don't succumb to pressure. Do not be sad that the West has closed their countries to Africa. We must be happy. It is time that we need to know that they don't care about us. Think about this. Think about it. Do you think if this virus started in Africa, the hype that is around the world was going to be like that? Never. They don't care about you. Listen, the time has come that you need to wake up, Africa. Wake up, leaders. Wake up, Ghana president. Wake up, what do you call it? Nigerian president. Wake up, South African president. Wake up, all the presidents come together. Form an African unity. Unite. Unite your resources. We can do it. Let us create billionaires in Africa. Let us be selfless. It doesn't matter if South Africa is richer than every African country. It doesn't matter because they deserve it. It doesn't matter if Ghana is richer. It doesn't matter because they deserve it. It doesn't matter if one president, Africa has one president. There can also be governors in all the countries. We can do it. It is possible. I know it's complicated, but I'm telling you, I'm speaking from a different level, and I'm telling you this from the power of Almighty God. God says it is time for us not to focus on the world. Let us stop depending on the West. It is time that we rise up and stand up for ourselves. God bless Africa, and God bless you. My name is Baba Jeremiah. You can share this broadcast, let it get to somebody. Please let this video share to over 100 people of your friends. Let God bless somebody. God bless you. My name remains Baba Jeremiah. You can like my page on Spiritual Parliamentarians TV. God bless you. You can also like this Facebook page and share the broadcast. Let somebody be blessed. God bless you.